Well, hello, welcome to Double Talk. My name is Mark Steffen.
Yes, welcome to Double Talk. I'm here with Mark Steffen.
Yes.
But I'm Michael Mandel.
Are you?
Yes.
Well,
because it says so.
Well, look up.
Right
Are you sure? Look up just to make sure.
Oh, my name is D. Cerner.
Hi, D.
Hi, D. Thank you for watching.
You're our favorite
yes.
audience member.
We're doing the show all for you, so don't go get any soda or anything, or you can put us on pause. It's okay.
Put him on pause. I'll keep going.
Yeah, you have one of those two-half TVs, you know. It'll work.
Now, you know, Michael, I was driving by...
Call me by my first name.
Mike.
Oh.
I was driving by the new CVS pharmacy.
What are you looking up there for?
The other day.
Yeah.
And I saw that it was open. The brand new one they built on the corner of Main and Picacho.
Why weren't you keeping your eyes on the road? Why were you looking? See, your eyes are going all over the place.
I was stopped at
your
the light.
watch is stopped at the light.
Stopped at the light,
and
Michael.
you're wondering, what is that thing next to me? And
that
after
big pharmacy. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
and they're open now. So I haven't been inside it yet. Have you?
I tried to get inside about 2-3 weeks ago, and the doors were locked. There was a lot of cars in the parking lot, and I tried to get in.
You going to help stock the shelves or what?
Well, if they have stuff I need, at least I'll know where it is.
Oh, okay.
Do you go to CVS on Main Street, the other one?
I don't go there anymore. I've been there a few times.
Do you not like them?
I'd rather go to Walgreens, frankly.
So would I. You know what? Walgreens, when you look at their flyers, they have better prices.
Right, Walgreens sells things that CVS doesn't sell, so I go to Walgreens.
You know what they probably sell that CVS doesn't sell?
What's that?
Cigarettes. CVS
that's
gave
true.
up cigarettes because they're figuring, why give people medicine when we're giving stuff to make them sick?
Exactly. They're all about
on the other hand,
making people healthy.
Thank God they still sell alcohol at a decent price.
CVS?
At both of them,
Yes,
at a decent price.
Yes, it's a good place to get wine.
You don't get sick from drinking alcohol. You get sick from drinking too much alcohol.
Well, you do. Some people look at it.
Oh, you don't get sick from drinking too much alcohol. You can take it.
Well, you look on it as a problem. I look on it as a solution.
Yeah, so
now,
so you don't have any problem with drinking?
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Not yet.
Ooh, we're not even going to talk about. I'm sorry for looking up at the thing. You don't even have a Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras listed, and you forgot that because it's over and it's not coming up.
It's over, but Mardi Gras and everything that comes after this is with us now.
Yeah, they lent it to us. So you're supposed to eat lentils.
Lentils,
yes,
that's true.
It's a new meat. Anyway, I went to the La Posta for their Mardi Gras celebration, 6 to 9, 3 hours. It was like one of the best parties ever, and I would go there again. And I wouldn't mind having Mardi Gras this coming Tuesday.
And it was worth $30?
It was worth $30. You know, they had, Patron was sponsoring it, so they're giving samples of a new line of Patron called Roca, which they make with the original rock that used to grind the agave. Oh. I don't know how they make it now, probably with metal stuff, but it's their Roca Silver, what's that one called? Bianco, was really good. Good clean taste, good sharp taste. The añejo and the reposada were also good, but we were thinking it's just softened and it had a little more of the barrel flavor, which was very good. Turns out the Roca Bianco or Blanco is like $50 a bottle. I didn't know that then. I thought, that's a pretty good tequila. I guess it was.
Yeah, I guess it ought to be, certainly.
So, but like I was telling you, and we were going to probably go do this, go down to La Posta. They have the barrels that they got from, this time it's...
Winery?
No, they get the barrels from Patron. They got a barrel of Patron tequila.
Yeah. Each
barrel is equivalent of 350 bottles. So I asked them if they have it, because they used to have their barrels from Herradura. Yes. Which I like Herradura a lot. They still have some left, and you know why?
Why?
Because each barrel has 350 bottles. That's a lot of. That's a lot of tequila, man.
Are you trying to order one of those barrels to have at your house?
It would be really a convenience. But we are going to go there and compare the Herradura with the Patron, specially bottled for La Posta.
For La Posta, we'll do that on an upcoming show.
And apparently the shots, if you guys in TV land want to do it, they told me the shots are like $7 a piece, which is not bad for a pretty darn high quality tequila.
Well, apparently the tequila shortage is over these days. Remember that when tequila went through the ceiling because we have a shortage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Yeah.
A tequila shortage probably is. You know why? It takes a long time to grow the agaves and only a certain area.
But they knew that 100 years ago when they started growing them.
Yeah, but they didn't know that there would be a big kick. Tequila is one of the fastest growing categories. Vodka used to be. It's hard to grow those little vodkas.
Well, I know.
They can keep supplying vodka.
But anyway, you know, you mentioned Valentine's Day, I think.
Did I?
Or did you?
Yes, I did.
Well, I did.
That's what, right before.
And we had, you know, everybody, all the restaurants had good Valentine's Day dinners going. Some had
You chose
two
one.
seatings. I chose one, and I took somebody with me to have a nice Valentine's Day dinner.
No names?
And we chose.
He didn't take D. Cerner, but next time, D, he will. Yes.
We went to,
How was it?
We went to dinner at Stan Fulton Center at NMSU, and frankly, it was quite good. We were both very pleasantly surprised. The food there is excellent.
It is.
The service, you know, was slightly lacking because the people serving don't do it. They're not professional servers.
They're trying to be professional servers. They're
yeah,
students.
Mostly students who were brought in for this. They're learning how to do it. But they were fine. Slight hiccups here and there didn't really matter.
Well, you shouldn't eat your food so fast you wouldn't hiccup.
And the wine is reasonably priced.
Did they pour wine for you?
Yes, they did.
Because pouring wine is one of the things we always have to teach people in restaurants.
Yes, I know, Michael.
Yeah, no, 'cause
well,
we're
you're an
very
educator.
Yes, I am, by nature.
And actually, I just ordered one glass of wine. That's all I had. So they poured.
Did they come with the glass or they?
No, they brought it already poured.
Oh, no, that's easy.
And set it down before me. But they have a full bar there.
Oh, really? You mean
Yes.
like vodka
You could order a
and gin?
cocktail.
Is that really?
Yes.
I guess that school can really afford to pay the whiskey.
It's a school. They don't have to pay a big price for it.
For a license?
Right.
Why not? Because they're a school.
The same reason fraternal organizations don't have to pay, you know, big bucks.
Brother, would you like to start a fraternal
Let's start a
organization?
club,
Yes,
shall
we should start a club.
What animal should we name it after?
Salamanders.
Salamanders.
Quahog.
Quahog.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Oh, I know, because are we mentioning shrimp? We're looking up at the...
Okay.
Because we're now growing shrimp in the university, and they're putting out 1,200 pounds annually, which isn't that a lot, you know.
Oh, well, look, by the way, this is a picture inside the Stanford
Yes.
restaurant. That window there looks out onto Aggie Memorial Stadium. You're on the 3rd floor, looking right down onto the stadium.
Yes.
It's a nice view. If you go there for lunch, it's a nice view of the stadium. At dinner time, well, it's dark, so you don't get to see the stadium.
Bring a flashlight.
Unless you go in the summer, then
That stays light longer.
stays light longer.
I agree. I like Stan Fulton a lot. And the thing I mentioned about shrimp was the fact that they serve their shrimp in one of their dishes. They do a Mexican, they do a
Ceviche?
shrimp taco.
Shrimp taco, okay.
And one of our friends got it, and you know what it tasted like?
Shrimp taco.
How'd you know that?
Just a wild guess.
Jeez, God, I can't pull anything over on you.
Now, they also serve shrimp at most Chinese restaurants in town.
But not from the school that
But not from the school.
Yes, the school is
Farm-raised shrimp. I don't know. Do
farm-raised.
you really want farm-raised?
Well, you know what? What they're swimming in the first place isn't so great anyway. But what they're doing is feeding them the cottonseed oil. But it's salt water, same as they get, you know, in the ocean. What's the difference?
Cotton. You could have it with cotton candy, I guess.
It makes it taste. Any cotton you have left over, you know, save for your vitamin bottles.
Well, your favorite Chinese restaurant in town was downgraded by the health department last week.
See, you're always picking on me.
And well, apparently
Do you have a picture of Chinese food?
They fixed the terrible problems that they had there. They caused them to also almost be closed down.
Oh, see.
And now they've been upgraded again.
And I'm going to defend them because they're my favorite ones.
And what restaurant is it?
What is that? Oriental Palace. And it's on Idaho. Nobody can ever find it. It has such loyal patrons that nobody would care.
Well, you.
Me, a lot of my friends, you see this, a lot of the same people there. It's very often people, you know to get there early and or late.
Whatever you do, don't order takeout. I had a bad experience there, and I'll never order takeout again.
Good. I'll sit there and eat with you so that you can see how the food is supposed to taste. But the reason they get downgraded, here's one of the reasons. I don't know this particular instance, but the last time, which was about 8 years ago, is they cook so fast that they don't have time to put the food back in the refrigerator in between orders. So occasionally it stays out there. But it's cooked up by the time, you know, before it gets rotten. I've eaten there steadily for like 15 years.
So that's called improper holding temperature.
Perhaps. Either that or they need a big air conditioner in
Well,
their kitchen.
they have a very small kitchen, and that's part of the problem.
Yeah, they don't have much room.
And they should clean it more often as well.
Everything there is made to order. So if you're used to the Chinese restaurants where you go and you see a big trough of food, like you're a pig that's being served, outside and with a spoon, they get your order. They take the food, well, sometimes from the refrigerator, but sometimes from where they left it, and they cook it up in a wok, and it's fresh, it's good, it's full of vegetables. Here's the thing, a lot of people, Chinese food is supposed to be healthy, and it's supposed to be healthy because there's a lot of vegetables in it. A lot of people get the fried chicken or fried
shrimp.
Yes. If you just have the unfried stuff, pure with vegetables, you're having a nice, healthy meal.
That's true.
Whether it's
I once had lunch with one of the health inspectors from the environmental department here in town, and she said she's inspected them all. She's downgraded most of them. She said she wouldn't eat in a Chinese restaurant in Las Cruces for anything.
I have heard that from insurance people who say the most dangerous place is a Chinese. Well, this almost seems racist. You can't say.
None of it's true.
Well, it can only be. There is a lot of smoke, and they cook a lot, and it's because they're walking off a lot.
What, the kitchen catches fire a lot, or what?
No, it's oil and it burns, and their flues get all oily
Gunked
and
up, yeah.
But
they can catch fire that way.
But it is healthy otherwise. They don't use a lot of oil. One of the things I like about Oriental Palace, they throw just a little bit of sesame oil in stuff.
I like sesame oil.
Gives it a really good flavor.
I cook with it all the time.
And ginger. They use ginger.
Yes, do they use lard?
No, they don't use lard.
They don't? Okay.
No, they're kosher.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought all Chinese restaurants are kosher. That's why Jews always like to go to Chinese restaurants.
I wondered. On Christmas
Day? Yes. We can talk about that later. There's a whole story about why Jews. Anyway.
Okay.
What's next? Check the screen. Sorry, don't look.
Well, speaking of upgraded and approved.
Yes.
Our New Mexico has a new education secretary.
Jump from Chinese food to Hanna Skandera.
Hanna Skandera got approved by the legislature up in Santa Fe. After 4 years.
She was at an improper holding temperature for 4 years.
4 years, that's
4 years, and finally the Republican legislature got together and got her in, even though a number of Democrats, I guess they felt it's long enough in her job. It's sort of like a...
She held the same job under Jeb Bush in Florida.
Yeah, but she didn't have any qualifications for that either.
Well, that never stopped.
Or she was also working in the same job in Florida because she worked for Jeb Bush.
But she's never been a teacher, is that correct?
Or a school administrator. She has no knowledge of it. So I don't know.
Well, maybe in the last 4 years she's picked up a thing or two.
She's learned stuff. Oh, we'll see. Time will tell. We
now
haven't seen anything good yet from her.
Well, now that she's approved, does she get a raise?
She finally gets all her back pay.
Yeah.
She's been saving up, so she should get about $500,000.
Well, speaking of education, our local superintendent of schools here, Stan Rounds, got his contract extended.
But he was brought in when we got in trouble, and he agreed to come back. He's an old guy who had lots of experience, did a fine job, I think, when he was here. And when we ran into trouble, he agreed to come in temporarily, and the guy's riding with it. People don't like him.
Some people don't.
But that's going to happen in any administrative position.
Well, we have we had a school board election recently, so there's 2 new members on the school board.
But they didn't get in yet.
Well, why not?
Well, because they weren't instated yet. They got the old school board voted for him, and people are thinking, have the vote before they get in here because they have no familiarity with him. But I think, the 2 guys that are new are teachers or are approved by teachers.
Well, Mari Castro, I think he's retired.
And who knows what they're going for. And it was so hard getting Stan Rounds to do his job. If you look at all the stuff he's done since he got here, he did Centennial, didn't he? He also did
Centennial High School?
The school that you used to go to, Las Cruces High. They turned it into a bus station. Doesn't it look like a bus station?
Well,
there's bus
let
stations
them finish it first.
It's
got the overpass there.
That's what it looks like, a bus station. Oh, you've never been in New York to see Port Authority. That's what it looks like.
Oh, well, I've been to the Grand Central Station.
No, that's a train station.
I didn't go to Port Authority.
Train station. Port Authority is for all the good people who go to
I tried to go to Philadelphia Station, but it wasn't there anymore.
It was in Philadelphia. We got to take a break, so we'll leave you with the smiling face of Stan Rounds. I hope that's him, because he looks too happy to be working.
And we'll be back after these words.
and a second of these words, 2 seconds of these words. Somebody was typing their resume to get a new job, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't us. So you want to talk about stand rounds again? Let's take another round of stand rounds. We'll do another round. Okay, see you later. 3 minutes max.
This is an important announcement for anyone prescribed the blood thinner medication Xarelto. If you or a loved one has been hospitalized or died from serious internal bleeding, including bleeding of the brain or gastrointestinal system after taking Xarelto, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Don't delay. Call the Sentinel Group right now. The blood thinner medication Xarelto has been linked to an increased risk of severe internal bleeding, hemorrhaging, stroke, heart attack, and even death. If you or a loved one experienced severe internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result of taking the blood thinner medication Xarelto, call the Sentinel Group now. Our network of experienced attorneys are ready to help fight for you. You won't pay a thing until your case is settled. Call the Sentinel Group now for a free case evaluation. Don't wait. If you or a loved one has been hospitalized or died after taking Xarelto, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Call the Sentinel Group right now.
Listen up, America!
The price of life insurance has gone down 60% over the last 15 years. Many Americans know they need it, and some that have life insurance know they don't have enough. How would your family get by without you? How are you planning for the uncertainties of life? Find out how easy it is to protect the ones you love. The quote is free and there are no obligations. Listen up, America. Call now.
Celebrate, celebrate, Fiesta Motors.
Come and see us today and discover why our service is second to none. In business for over 17 years, we have the right car for you. When you buy a vehicle from Fiesta Motors, we do everything possible to ensure your satisfaction. Located at the corner of El Paseo and Main. See you there.
Celebrate Fiesta Motors, where buying a car is always a celebration.
An important message for Americans in need of health insurance. If there's been a recent change in your life, you are eligible for immediate protection under the Affordable Care Act. If you're uninsured because you missed the enrollment deadline, we can help. To get the protection you need, you can visit the Healthcare Exchange and spend hours exploring your options. Or you can make a single call to Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you at no cost or obligation. Health Markets Insurance Agency searches thousands of health insurance plans on the exchange and off from more than 120 leading companies like United Healthcare, Humana, and more. We'll find you the right insurance coverage and guarantee the lowest price for plans we offer. And if you qualify for a government subsidy, we'll make sure you get the tax credits you deserve. Talk to us on the phone or meet with a local licensed representative. Why pay more than you have to or risk going without the coverage you need? Put our free service to work for you.
Call the number on your screen now. Operators are standing by. Get the coverage you need. Call now.
We are back. This is Double Talk right here on Channel 98. I'm Mark Steffen.
And I'm Michael Mandel. What's the call letters of this station?
LCC.
LCC?
It's cable TV, Michael, so there are no calls.
Oh, gosh.
But if you want to contact us on the internet,
or watch us on the internet,
it's lcc98.com.
Or I forgot to put...
Or
Yes.
LasCruceschannel.com. You can spell it out if you...
Or you can go on YouTube to Double Talk.
Double Talk Mark.
No,
or
Double Talk Michael.
Markle?
Markle. The Markle and Mickle show.
Yes. Now, you're watching us on Comcast because if you have...
Cable. TV.
That's the only way you can see us.
That's it.
Broadcast when we're broadcast.
20,000 households.
But...
For a total of 100,000 people.
But you can watch us worldwide on YouTube every week, and you can see back shows there as well.
As well as just on LCC 98. You can watch us as it's happening.
And we're also streaming live on the website as we speak.
And you could do a commercial for yourself and get more business.
You could. And we'll come and do the commercial for you for a little extra fee, but it's worth it.
Or, you know, a sandwich. Whatever comes first.
A shrimp sandwich.
And to give you a sense of how worldwide we are now going to do our criticism of the Oscars which will be on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, if you're watching this on Saturday morning.
Hopefully you all go to the movies and have seen every one of these movies.
As have
or at least one
right?
of them. I've seen one of them. No, I've seen two of them.
Well,
and since the interview isn't on the list for some reason, because it really wasn't officially released.
Frankly, Michael and I both enjoyed the interview. You know, that film that was banned in North Korea and that scared out theaters so much by Kim Jong-un that he wouldn't show it until all the flap had gone away.
It just makes the movie funnier, I think. It just helps.
That's why we went to El Paso to see it.
That's why we went to the Allen Theaters to see it. What? You just said they weren't being shown by the Allen Theaters. We saw
I went to El Paso to see it.
I know. We saw a screening at the Allen Theaters a week after the nationwide ban on it. It was a ban on it. They didn't distribute it.
Yeah, no, it was. They showed it in Deming.
Who would know that?
Yeah, they weren't afraid to show it in Deming, but Allen Theaters was scared chicken.
Who owns the theater in Deming?
Independent owner. He got it. They showed it in Roswell.
Was it shown in TRC? They're independent.
Yeah, they are very independent.
Very independent.
So anyway, this year
they're still showing Chaplin Greats.
Yeah, and waiting for him to show up to our personal appearance. But now there's 9 pictures nominated for Best Motion Picture of the Year.
It's a lot. I think it gives people the warm feeling that people saw their movie.
Well, here was the list, Michael.
Okay, tell me the list.
Best Picture of the Year, American Sniper. Clint Eastwood, director.
Or Stan Round's director.
Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
Everybody is voting for that to be...
Alejandro G. Iñárritu, director. Boyhood, Richard Linklater, director.
Which I heard was very good. So I heard it was good. Birdman was very good. Yeah.
Let me go through this list, Michael. The Grand Budapest Hotel, Wes Anderson, director.
Mostly the beginning of the year. It was in the beginning of the year, so it wasn't much talk about it.
Summertime, I believe it was. Yeah. The Imitation Game, Norm Crossman, director.
That's about the guy who broke the Nazis' code in World War II.
Yes. Selma, Christina Colson, director.
It's about a lovely girl named Selma, I believe.
The Theory of Everything.
You're not going to agree with that, huh?
Tim Bevan, director.
What's that about, Mark?
And The Theory of Everything, that's about Stephen Hawking.
Yes. So let me use this joke from, what is it, Big Bang Theory. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip?
Why?
To get to the same side.
Ah.
You have to know what a Mobius strip is. Yes, if you don't know a Mobius strip, you're out of luck.
It's a strip in the shape of the letter 8, number 8.
Sort of. It doesn't. It only has one side.
And it's infinity.
Yes, it's infinity.
It's infinity sign. And the last film, Whiplash, directed by Jason Blum.
What do you know about that? That's supposed. I heard that good stuff about that.
Well, it's got other nominations like Best Supporting Actor.
So what are you going to put down as your favorite? Are you just going to say names here?
Here's what I know. It's a lot of people when they try to predict the Oscars, they make the mistake of picking their favorite film as what's going to win.
Yes.
They either pick their favorite.
Yes.
What I'm here is doing is picking the film I think will win. Not my favorite film. That doesn't matter. I'm here to pick the film I think will win.
Based on all the stuff you heard people talking about.
Exactly.
And
doesn't matter whether I've seen it or not.
No,
this isn't what it's based on.
It's kind of true. Weren't you a person? You used to be one of the people whose votes counted.
True.
Now your vote doesn't count. You know why? They carded you. You're supposed to have face ID. ID.
No, I do vote for the Screen Actors Guild Awards.
Oh.
Because I am a member of Screen Actors Guild.
Oh,
but I do not get to vote on the Oscars. But
yes,
the film I select as the Best Picture of the Year, which I think will win, is Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
Well, make up your mind. Which one?
That's the full name of the picture.
No, which one?
You
just said or. Oh. Well, that's also what everybody in the industry is saying, that Birdman should win. And Michael Keaton should win as well.
He's nominated for that picture, and I predict that he will win Best Actor.
He did a darn good, and Ed Norton was excellent too. I mean, when you want a movie about acting, that was a movie about acting. And these are all people who are actors, so they want a movie about acting.
Right.
How many people who are watching movies are really snipers? Not many. In America now, there's more and more. But
Michael Keaton actually played a superhero in the movies.
Yes, he did.
That's what he played in the
That's
movie.
what the movie was about a fictitious Michael Keaton.
Now, the Best Actress, I predict Julianne Moore will win from Still Alice. In the movie.
See, I didn't see that. I've seen a lot of movies about people with Alzheimer's. Or
yes.
I saw one, but I couldn't remember, so I think it's a lot of movies.
Well, that's the buzz. The buzz is Julianne Moore.
And I would say, because Gone Girl, Rosamund Pike, was okay. I did see Wild with Reese Witherspoon, but it was okay. It wasn't really acting.
Yes,
don't
it
know about the
was.
other two.
Now, Best Supporting Actor. I'm picking J.K. Simmons in Whiplash. He's been hitting it hard out there, pounding the pavement, beating the bushes.
Oh, he's the guy that is the insurance guy,
Yes, he does those insurance commercials.
as well as he used to be on
And Best Supporting
Law and Order.
Actress, I'm going with Emma Stone for Birdman.
That would be great because she was really good in that.
And,
Laura Dern was pretty interesting in Wild.
Yep.
Patricia Arquette has been at the been an actress for a long time,
She won the Golden Globe Award.
and Boyhood,
Boyhood.
took 12 years to make. She acted in it for 12 years.
Right. Now, they're up against Meryl Streep also, Into the Woods.
They can't give Meryl Streep any more awards. She doesn't have enough room in her house. She has to get a shed, an airline hangar to do it. We better get on to our other
Wait,
events.
Two more
What
picks.
else do you want to do?
Animated feature, Michael. The best animated feature. It's a feature film.
How are you judging these? You haven't seen any of
I'm
these.
picking the Japanese film, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. You haven't seen that one?
No, I saw the prequel. Yeah, I didn't see it.
And I'm also picking for best editing, The Grand Budapest Hotel, which I did see.
It'd be nice if the Grand Budapest won something.
And
Not
editing
to win
was-
Best Picture.
Editing was awesome in that.
It could win Best Music Soundtrack because they like that guy for the soundtrack.
And finally, best visual effects.
Which one's that?
I'm going with Interstellar.
I guess that's got to win that.
Interstellar.
If it wins anything,
That was
should be the
beautifully
one.
done.
And now we're getting back to things more at hand.
Sit down to earth.
And-
Now, yes, let's skip. They're showing a French film called For a Woman, which they say is nominated for best foreign film, but it's not on my list, so we're going to skip that one.
Anyway, but you could see it tomorrow at Brannigan.
2 o'clock, Brannigan Library. It's a good film. Now the Spanish Market's come to town.
That
good.
was for a woman. Okay,
That's
now we're
it.
going
Now
to
the Spanish Market is here in town Saturday and Sunday up at the Hotel Encanto, and that's a big deal apparently.
It's the same Spanish market, or similar, by the same people who do the Spanish market in Santa Fe.
Yeah.
You know, that's people are calling Santa Fe the next Las Cruces.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear they're looking to be.
Now it's on today until 6 o'clock, and on Sunday until 5 o'clock. There's Don Quixote
Yes,
de la Mancha of Spain.
and he's
and
going to be there. He'll be there.
They're having lectures. They're having performances. They're having demonstrations.
Yeah.
So yeah, drop by the Spanish Market. It could be quite a thing. It's only $5 to get in.
And if you go there, get yourself an Uber. This city is getting Uber any second. And,
Right.
Oh, we're going to miss the talk about
The human trafficking exhibit out at the Grapevine Plaza on way out on Picacho. That's going on today as also.
Dowsing class. We don't know about that. But
And
that's
it's
a
also-
picture of a dowser.
And it's also Chinese New Year.
Happy Chinese New Year.
Year of
It's
the goat.
actually it was Thursday.
Oh, and there's a play out at the university. Other desert cities. Brand new play going on.
Our friend Claudia Billings is in there, so take a look at it.
I guess we're out of time,
And
aren't we?
I think we are way out of time. But it takes him a while to press the stop button.
I know.
Press the stop button.
We have old equipment
got-
here.
we
What
just
can you
go-
do?
it's
If
got
we
a
got a
crank.
MacArthur Foundation
It's a
grant, we can
crank.
fix things up.
Okay, we're ready to go. See you later.